Do they want us gone? That is the question today that we have for Any Color Incorporated, who yesterday struck our YouTube channel twice, copyright claiming 10 different videos that had their VTubers both on the thumbnails of the videos and as the main leading story. Any Color Incorporated, of course, being the parent company of Niji-Sanji, a very large, if arguably the largest VTuber company with talents spanning worldwide. Yesterday, we sent out a very quick video in regards to these strikes, not knowing if we would receive any more. As with 3 or more strikes on the channel, we would not be able to send out any more videos. And while at this time we've not received any more claims, we do have a number of questions for Niji-Sanji, such as, do they want our channel gone? Were these claims simply a warning? Should we be expecting more strikes? Many questions that we hope in some form to be answered. As to once again reiterate, as we said in yesterday's video, we were not contacted by Niji-Sanji or Any Color before these strikes. We absolutely believe them to be manual strikes, as each video claim included a direct link to a talent page of the corresponding VTuber from the thumbnail. And now today we do have an update for you in regards to the situation, as last night at 8:01 p.m. Eastern, we had sent a formal request to Any Color Incorporated to retract the strikes. Updating you all on Twitter this morning with next steps include securing legal counsel, and we can confirm now we are in direct talks with legal counsel. If no communication is given from Any Color Incorporated to us, we then have the option to counterclaim these copyright claims. Further, once again, we would like to thank everyone for the massive outpouring of support. You all have made it very clear to Niji-Sanji that these actions are unacceptable. And of course, while it goes without saying, it doesn't hurt to say it, we would not condone contacting any of the talents of Niji-Sanji in regards to this matter. They themselves are very busy professionals, and this is simply a matter for Niji-Sanji itself. But why now? Why strike our channel now? We've been providing this content for 2.5 years with over 450 videos. But we do have one theory. As yesterday, trending on Twitter.com was the topics of Niji-Sanji, Love Live, Chris Chan, and Boulder High School. That's right, we were being silenced not to tell you that Chris Chan is now a VTuber at Niji-Sanji playing Love Live at Boulder High School. You heard it here first. Okay, well actually I don't think we can verify that, but again, if you are contacting Niji-Sanji in regards to this topic, please keep it courteous, professional, and also with an open mind. Unfortunately, with 2 of 3 strikes on our channel, it could be gone tomorrow. So we once again recommend you follow us on the rest of our social media. You can find that all on the link below. That is next. Today we turn to VShojo's Silvervale, having been on a streaming hiatus for a few days and then going live again, playing Hogwarts Legacy for what could perhaps be the last time, as she did beat the game on stream, this arguably being her second biggest stream of all time, kicking off not only her biggest hype train, but also receiving a massive raid from Asmongold. Silver would have a number of things to say. Let's take a listen.
Why are all the girls getting the harassment? It's insane. Just let people have fun and be kind to people and let them play video games. We're not hurting anyone. We clearly don't share the same views as the person that you have a problem with.
Silver then would share some more serious words.
And to all of the cockroach V-tweeters crawling out from under the floorboards, climbing onto the hate train and making fun of a girl crying after being harassed incessantly for your crumb of clout. Thank you. I'm sorry. I had to. It's really f***ed up, and you are horrible people.
Further, Silver would separate those sending her those types of messages from those who are LGBT.
I think a lot of the people on Twitter that have been so obnoxious, they don't represent the trans community as a whole, and I feel really bad for the people that are part of that community that are just like, shut the f*** up. Because there's so many of them. They're just little cockroach crawling around, just making everyone miserable. So my heart goes out to the people of the LGBT community that don't share this relentless desire to harass people. LGBT people are wonderful, you know, and it's sad that this very, very vocal minority has taken it upon themselves to bully girls on the internet.
Next, Silver would share her plans for Twitter.
I won't be on Twitter very much anymore. Like I said, I'll be retweeting art because there's a lot of very talented artists that make some very gorgeous art of me, and I appreciate that so much. It's just it's not a healthy place for me to be. I'll come back eventually, but I don't want to be there right now at all.
And lastly, we have Silvervale sharing this message.
And I will preface this that I do not condone the ideals of this author. I just want to be a f***ing wizard, and I want to play my wizard game that made my childhood worth living, and I will not be bullied by a bunch of Twitter freaks with nothing better to do with their damn lives. Be nice to people. If you want to make changes, go make actual changes instead of harassing streamers on the internet. LGBT people are awesome. Twitter people are not awesome.
Silvervale would go on to share this artwork from Bella between herself and Amemiya Nazuna, who had celebrated her birthday yesterday, kicking off a 12-hour stream saying that she would not reveal her new outfit until she had 30,000 viewers, then going into what looked to be to English viewers as a manic episode, but to Japanese viewers was very much seen as a humorous time, as she then looked over to Twitch to see if anyone would raid her, then to other platforms, and then finally a random platform matching her up with strangers, ending with a teenager talking to her, leading her to throw her phone across the room. Nazuna would go on to share this model that is created by Jenny Hiro, the designer, saying this is the Yume Kawaii outfit for Nazuna, saying further she is an angel with dreamy colors. Modeling this new look was Kat Lomi from Iron Vertex, giving us all the moves, including all the looks. After, Nazuna would say, thank you for the birthday stream. I streamed for 12 hours, most of which she was sleeping during. Let's play again. I love you. VShojo's K-san replying, you be you, Nazuna, as VShojo would go on to share this look. Also during the stream, Nazuna would state that the next game she planned to play was Hogwarts Legacy. Oh no! This morning on Twitter, Nazuna would further clarify, I said I was going to do Harry Potter on the stream yesterday, but the management contacted me and said it was nixed / no good. I'm sorry. We await to see what Nazuna will play next, as next today we turn to Hellhound VTuber Sinder, sharing this image and saying, I'm your little pocket puppy, and being encouraged by her friend Numi, the half-demon, to perform a song. A song that was released last week. This being a metal cover of the song CPR, releasing and receiving reactions as expected with any VTuber song, this having been also Sinder's very first song ever, and now almost out of nowhere. A week later, that tweet about the song has been sent into what we call the Mori Calliope Twitter hate algorithm. As we have reported earlier, this Hololive English talent has had 1 or 2 songs sent to an entirely wrong audience on Twitter. An audience that responded with such volumes of negativity that it often bordered on and even went beyond racism. And at this time, this particular tweet now has 11,000 retweets. This 4-second clip being viewed 2 million times, with the tweet itself being seen over 12 million times, and mostly by an audience that it was not intended for. Many quote retweets simply being like this, criticizing the use of rap or metal, and then trying to recommend some other song. Other comments saying, oh, are we getting a Mori Calliope for every genre now? Me going back in time to make sure Mori Calliope doesn't get access to Live 2D. Me going back in time to KI1L Kizuna I so VTubers never exist.
My tweet was pushed to a whole audience of people who decided to comment and quote retweet my posts with insults and threats and really just overall discouraging things. And to be honest, at first I thought it was a bunch of bots because a lot of the replies were like cookie cutter insults and they were really unoriginal. Yeah, it's still going. It's still actively getting hate messages and whatnot. That's why I was kind of nervous to stream today. And some of them started insulting the work of my friends who helped me make the cover. It came to the point where it was no longer just about attacking me, but it was attacking anybody involved in what I was doing, anybody who was supporting me, standing up for me, just because I can. Just have somebody else to throw hate at. It was so bad. It got to the point where I had to hold all comments on my YouTube channel for review. That's where I got most of the threats. These people were also insulting my community members who had commented on the video, and they even started replying to you guys with more comments and threats and harassing you for supporting me.
But one of the most telling tweets was one of these. As this user said, I've seen this tweet 50 times. Once again, bringing us back to the question we had, and this occurred with Mori Calliope. Question we had for you, dear viewer, if you had any thoughts as to if this was initiated from any person or party, or if this was simply the Twitter algorithm going very wrong. Other VTubers would respond, such as Mooney, saying, I don't understand the mindset of it being popular to hate on something. This was Cinder's first time trying out music. It is perfectly good for a first attempt at music. Please send her a lot of love to drown out the hate. She is an absolute sweetheart. Techie at Techie Cutie. Why are people being mean to Cinder right now? It takes actual balls to put yourself out there to sing. Artists and analysts would say, guess being an a-hole is a thing now. Nux taking notice, saying 10,000 people in the quote retweets just self-reported that they're vile clout goblins by harassing the kindest person out there on her first ever song cover for zero constructive purpose. Go show her some love, please. Offhandedly around this time, Camila would say, recently there's been a huge influx of VTubers getting bullied. Just proves how hard miserable people are molding to see us thrive and be happy. Get a job, a girlfriend, literally anything, chronically online rodents. Go take a shower. Claro would say everyone is entitled to like, dislike what they want, but there's a difference between a criticism and abuse. Learn the difference and have some damn respect, you anonymous kids hiding behind a keyboard. Noir's here with there's a difference between criticism and being a bully. This is her first time trying to sing and Bria's first time animating. Be constructive. Admittedly, we did enjoy this piece of constructive criticism saying, you may jest, but there is much to be said for improving. Practice makes progress after all. How beautiful is it to create art with so much discovery yet to be made? And how inspiring it must be for beginners to see such a heartwarming performance. Also offhandedly, we had Akamimiko stating, hey guys, remember the VTubers aren't just anime characters who entertain you. We are humans with lives outside of our virtual personas. We aren't anime protagonists that can't be hurt. We have morals, feelings, and we want the same treatment you expect to get in return. And who is also preaching kindness and understanding this past week is VShojo's ironmouse, teasing this morning 5 days to go. Along with this image, that's right, it's time for more ironmouse models to debut. That being a Satan debut, many finally expecting to see the race queen version of ironmouse with this reveal. ironmouse is saying, I'm going to play games, taking part in a Twitch Rivals edition of Goose Goose Duck, set for Friday, February 24th at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Joining Mouse will also be the jiggly whale girl, Bao, reminding us there's only a few days left to order her YouTube's figure, and there are also only a few days left to get a hold of this month's FalseEyeD merch subscription box with Uwu Market, featuring myself and my co-hosts. It's only available until the end of this month. Check it out with the link below. And remember, you can watch Bao anywhere, as here Courtney is saying, who needs chemistry? That while we have the biggest news from yesterday, it's the point of no return. There is no going back with giving us this wolf. We should also mention that Bao had responded to her friend Sinder and the release of her CPR cover saying, love you Sinder. The fact that this is your first shot at anything musically is incredible and I can't wait to see where you go from here. That's my girl. Also recently collabing with Bao and Sinder was Kage, the Kitsune Twitch partner, showing us this image and asking, would you buy this if it was on a hoodie? As during a collab with Cinder, Bao, and others, Cinder would go on to challenge Kage.
Alright, sing CPR.
Wait,
And next up, we have our co-host Co-Dee, who even after the news regarding our channel yesterday would say, I'm recording my HoloJP segment tomorrow, business as usual. Going on to clarify, I've decided for today's episode, I'm just going to talk about Wait, what?
HoloLive loves cats, and we love HoloLive. This, as February 22nd marks National Cat Day in Japan, with many of the talents getting involved, such as Hollock Society's Koyori, who posted a YouTube short proclaiming she's not a cat, she's a coyote. Additionally, a special cat-themed stream was hosted by Not a Cat Fubuki, an actual cat Okayu, and cat owners Yofi, Reine, and Kiara. Also joined by Nodoka, the lovely ladies participated in a heated cat fight. Not really, it was a quiz to get the chance to brag about their cats, complete with photos of the adorable furballs. Also looking for cats were HoloLive talents Usada Pokora and Kazama Iroha, who teamed up to look at fan submissions as well as photos submitted by some Holo members. Roboko-san took to Twitter to post her 2-year-old cat Cha-Cha, saying, "I gave her that name because of her color and spoiled her growing up, so now she can't live without me. Lately, she's been living in a box that I threw out." Yoza Ramel also took to Twitter to post her cat Mikan living out of an orange box. She tweeted, "It's 2 years old, Peko. Don't ship it, okay?" Keeping on the topic of National Cat Day, February 22nd also marks the birthday of HoloLive's very own cat VTuber Nekomata Okayu, who celebrated with a 3D live stream. Okayu sang many songs and brought in some great guests, such as Iroha, who went on to say thank you to Okayu for inviting her. Other guests included Inugami Korone, with Itori commenting that there's no separating Okokoro. Lalayan Shishiro Botan captured Uzura Subaru's appearance, tweeting, "Good job," while A-chan captured the duet with the Goomba, who Okayu happens to be a huge fan of. And it wasn't just Okayu receiving the love on her birthday, as fans took a liking to the Onigiri mascots, with Kontaro tweeting, "Onigiri got cake," and even A-chan chimed in, captioning this screenshot with "sexy onigiri." Birthday merch was announced alongside the live stream, which includes a hand towel and polo shirt. And as Okayu took to Twitter to thank everyone for their continued support, many more well wishes came in, such as this cosplay by Kimiko's sending in a happy birthday, and this art piece by Hosho Marine, who said, "It's Okanyan's birthday, so I drew this." In music news, also unveiling a cat-themed release was Hollox Society's Sakamata Chloe, whose cover of Cat Loving went live on National Cat Day, Nyan. In other music news, we turn to Tokino Sora, whose cat Hans Nendoroid is now on sale at the Good Smile Company, but has also just released her brand new EP, Beyond. Japanese store Gamers in Akihabara hosted a commemoration launch event where user Nekobus captured fans picking up the EP, and user Andaru-san tweeted a photo of their purchase, saying it was a lovely moment. Also releasing music is Hoshimachi Suisei, as shown here in her Shout in Crisis outfit by user Suki Nonono, who also blessed us with a cat version. Suisei recently announced in a Twitter space she'll be taking a bit of a break to rest her throat. Her first take version of Michizure has now been released on multiple platforms. Media coverage on the first take is still going strong, as Japan's #1 music site Natalie, Scream Japan, Billboard Japan, and Real Sound Japan have all featured it in an article. Meanwhile, Suisei has once again featured in Japanese TV on the DAM channel. Lastly, in music news, we visit another cat, Coding Meow, a coding newbie who tried to code. They are currently developing a fan-made rhythm game called Holo Rhythm, which includes HoloLive original songs. They tweeted they will be releasing a demo in the future, so keep your eyes peeled. And in Co-Dee news, it's my birthday next week, and you're all invited. On February 28th at 8 PM GMT, we'll be celebrating with a birthday dinner on Twitch, where you get to decide what we're eating and drinking, among other things. There will also be a karaoke taking place from 11 PM GMT, with more details in my pinned tweet. February 28th also marks the release of my first ever cover, with the premiere going live on YouTube at 10:30 PM GMT. And yes, I did the VTuber song. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Okay, thank you very much, Co-Dee. And very much looking forward to your birthday surprises on February 28th. As next, we have our co-host, Hai-Dee. Tomorrow, alongside our co-host, Lady, and Prison Project's Kamashioro Rita and Yoda Rikido, all releasing a brand new cover song together at 3 PM Pacific, 6 PM Eastern. Take it away, Hai-Dee.
Hi everyone! Starting off, we have Aurora Live VR, giving us a glimpse of the first unit of their EN branch, Kaleido Sekai, with the post teasing 4 talents in their respective colors, which have been identified as Lillian Shizukan, Lapis Umina, Aina, and Aviva, this chaotic dollhouse of occult creators going by the name of La Nexilis. Lapis Umina shares her excitement for the upcoming unit, as her unit members are slowly debuting one by one this month, with the first debut in February being Aina's last week, and the rest of the unit members' debuts will take place on the 23rd with the debut of Lillian, and at the very end of the month with the debut of Aviva, though for the meantime, Aviva will be carrying out pre-debut streaming activities until then, and perhaps we will get to see more units from this branch, or Collision of Worlds, soon. Moving on, we check in with Amber Glow, announcing both the graduation of their talent Nunki Arca and the departure of their talent Shilin Long to become an independent VTuber, further stating the date of Nunki's last stream to be on the 26th of this month, with their YouTube remaining open for viewers, and the departure date for Shilin Long will also occur on the 26th, though her activities will still proceed as an independent VTuber. Emberglow lastly wishes for the respect of the privacy for both talents, and also thanks the two talents for their journey together. Continuing on, we have Indonesian VTuber agency Maha 5 announcing the sale of special anniversary goods for their first-generation talent Alia Adelia, as the talent had celebrated her 3rd year of VTubing just recently, receiving many wishes and gifts during her special livestream. Also holding a celebration is Reynard Blanc, a talent from another Indonesian agency, Rememories, as Reynard plans on holding a concert on March 1st in celebration of his birthday, where he will not only give us a performance, but also hints at a new look as well. And another talent who gives us a combination of birthday celebration and musical activities is aka Virtual's Ave Kanahoshi, as he gives us a teaser of his self-produced 3rd original single, I'm the Goat, set to come out on March 2nd, telling us to celebrate his birthday by roasting him, providing a link to a form for any mean words or roasts you wish to send his way. And lastly, we check in with Prism Project's Rita Kamishiro, who teases an upcoming song cover for the 24th, showing off some familiar-looking silhouettes of 4 different talents, those of which are of herself and her fellow agency mate Yurarikudo, as well as your own co-hosts Lady and yours truly, as us 4 will be singing a cover of Just For You's Daitan Futiki ni Koi Shitai, so be sure to tune in to the premiere. And that's all from me. Back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Hai-Dee. And yes, dear viewers, I have the power within the palm of my hand. This being another illustration from Mark D at MarkDraw98. Thank you again. And hopefully this is not our last episode. It could happen any day. The power is with any color to retract the strikes, and we would highly advise all of you to follow us on our other social media links. You can check that out with the link below. As that is all for today's episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on twitch.tv, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.